Hi there, Joka here from Pocketful of Happiness, and in this video I'm going to show you some projects that I've created with the new retro pattern builder background die set. As you can see, this has a small, like a I think it's a 4¼ by 4¼ inches cover plate that doesn't have edges, so you can actually use it for all kinds of sizes, but I went with a slightly larger size. I think maybe 4½ inch cards, or maybe it was even a bit larger. I don't quite remember, but I die cut from 4½ I think, because I wanted to go with just square cards. And then I got a lot of different colors, and here what you see me do is I added some double-sided adhesive to a piece of paper, and then I'm filling up these little holes with the shapes that were cut out, but just from white cardstock, because I actually want to add an extra layer to my cards. And it was so fun to play with this set because there's a lot of different patterns that you can create. Really, only the sky is the limit, or well, your creativity. This is one of the, or two of the shapes actually. One is just I don't know, it's kind of like a square but with rounded edges, and then you have another die that will cut that in 4 pieces, and then I die cut those from all kinds of colors, and I added 4 different colors to each of them, and it's going to be a colorful pattern. But there's also an extra shape that you can create even or add even more colors to your project, and I will show a few examples in the video, but you will not, I believe you will not see me create all of them because I glued and die cut a lot of this on holiday. So surprisingly to me, well, that looks actually 5 by 5 inch to me. I mean, compared to the 4¼ yeah, so that will be 5 inches under the card. And I actually found that quite a few of my enamel dots, these glitter enamel dots, match my colors that I've used for these projects. So I've used the periwinkle, the mustard, the peach, and also possibly some of the raspberry, the lighter colors, and I just added as many colors as I possibly could in the middle. And in the end, I didn't want to cover any of this design up with a sentiment, so here I had some letters left. These are from the Flower Power sentiment set, and I just chose the love sentiment in a bunch of colors, and I added that on the inside of the card. Now here's another example. Yeah, I kind of damaged the edges there during transportation, and there is the extra shape that you can add, and then you have an extra layer, and also it just looks like a different shape. So I really like that look. So I actually trimmed off a little bit because, like I showed you, I damaged the corners there, and I don't like I'm not gonna say I don't like imperfection, because that's actually not true, but in this case I don't like to create damaged cards. And now here I also tried what it would look like if I created these rounded edges, but I didn't like it. I used this tool, the 1/4 inch version. I don't remember why I didn't like it. I think it just was not not seamless, flawless, or I don't know. It just had like a little crookedness to it. I don't know, I just didn't like it. So, and also because all the others were straight, square, I didn't quite like that. So here I used the small sentiment, this choose happy from the Flower Power sentiment set, and I just randomly placed those letters because there's 16 of these shapes, and I just couldn't really place it anything or any way that it really made sense. So I just kind of scattered those letters. Now this one had Stay Groovy, that is from the it's from this sentiment set. I just added that on top, and here I'm also using those letters, but again I used them the same way as on the previous card, just scattered them and also added some flowers that I had left from another project that were with the Happy Flowers background, or I cut them with that background die. So here are the cards. Yeah, as you can see, some of them I really glued together on holiday because there's so many pieces to these. The Love Sentiment is also layered, and it's also from the Flower Power sentiment set. Here are the little letters. They are actually not layered, just one layer. And those little flowers, like I said, are from the Happy Flowers background. And here is the shape that I mentioned earlier, and I also added a layer of white cardstock to those just to add a bit of dimension, and I also added a layer of white cardstock here to the Stay Groovy letters. And the other one that I was creating earlier and mentioned, the Choose Happy, that the letters are kind of all around my card front. But I hope I could give you some ideas with the patterns. I hope you will enjoy working with these as much as I did. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you check out the other videos on the channel today. Thanks again. Bye-bye.